What's up everybody, Navdeep here, and let's go. We're kicking off a brand new adventure series today, something I've been dreaming of doing forever, travel the world. First up, we're landing in the incredible country of Georgia. I don't know about you, but this place has been on my radar for years. The food, the people, the history, the mountains. It's a photographer's dream. We're about to dive headfirst into the best Georgia has to offer. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button, and let's get this show on the road. Alright, we just touched down in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, and let me tell you, this city is buzzing. The energy here is electric, and the history, man, it's everywhere you look. Right now, we're walking through the old town, and it's like stepping back in time. You've got these beautiful, colorful houses with these intricate wooden balconies stacked right next to these modern buildings, all overlooking the Mtkvari River.
We spent hours just wandering through the narrow streets, soaking it all in. We stumbled across this little bakery, and the smell of fresh bread drew us in like moths to a flame. Let me tell you, that was the best khachapuri I've ever had. And the people here, so incredibly welcoming. Everyone's got a story to tell, a smile to share.
Later in the day, we made our way up to the Narikala Fortress, this ancient fortress overlooking the entire city. The view from up there is just breathtaking. You can see everything. The old town, the modern skyline, the mountains in the distance. It's the perfect spot to catch the sunset.
As we drove into the village, it felt like we were stepping back in time. Ancient stone towers, some of them dating back to the 9th century, rise up against the backdrop of these towering, snow-capped peaks. It's like something out of Game of Thrones, but real. We spent the day hiking through the mountains, breathing in the fresh air and just being present in this incredible landscape. Narrator, next stop, Ushguli. This place is straight out of a fairy tale book, nestled high up in the Caucasus Mountains in the Svaneti region. We're talking remote villages, medieval watchtowers, and some of the most stunning mountain scenery you'll ever lay eyes on. Getting here was an adventure in itself, a bumpy, winding road through the mountains. But trust me, it was worth every single bump.
The people here are incredibly resilient. They've maintained their culture and traditions for centuries, living in harmony with this harsh but beautiful environment. We were lucky enough to be invited into one of the villagers' homes for a traditional Svan meal. The hospitality was overwhelming. Okay, so this one might seem a little out of place, but trust me on this.
We left the mountains of Georgia behind and found ourselves in Helen, Georgia. This little town is like stepping into a Bavarian village, complete with cobblestone streets, gingerbread houses, and even an Oktoberfest celebration.
It's a little slice of Europe nestled right in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains. We spent the day wandering through the shops, sipping on German beer, and just enjoying the novelty of it all. It's amazing how travel can transport you to different worlds, even within the same country.
But the real highlight of Helen was the surrounding nature. We took a hike along the Appalachian Trail, which winds its way right through town, and the views were incredible. Lush forests, cascading waterfalls, and that fresh mountain air. It was the perfect way to escape the city for a bit.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get epic.
Today, we're exploring Tallulah Gorge State Park, home to one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in Georgia, Tallulah Gorge. Imagine a 2-mile-long canyon, carved out by the Tallulah River over millions of years. It's a mile wide and almost 1,000 feet deep. Yeah, this place is intense.
We started our adventure by hiking down to the gorge floor. It was a strenuous hike, but totally worth it. Standing at the bottom, surrounded by towering rock walls and the roar of the river, it felt like we were in another world.
We even got to walk across a suspension bridge that swayed precariously over the rushing water below. Talk about an adrenaline rush. But the views from the top of the gorge were equally impressive. We hiked along the rim trail, stopping at various overlooks to take in the panoramic vistas. From up there, you could see the 5 waterfalls that cascade down the sides of the gorge, each one more impressive than the last.
Get ready for a trip back in time, because today we're visiting the Tbilisi Monastery complex, a hidden gem carved into the rugged mountainside of southeastern Georgia.
This place is like something out of an Indiana Jones movie. Ancient cave monasteries, stunning frescoes, and a sense of history that's almost palpable. It's a bit of a trek to get here from Tbilisi, but trust me, it's worth the journey.
As we approached the monastery, I was struck by the sheer scale of the place. Hundreds of caves and cells carved directly into the rock face, spread out before us like something out of an ancient civilization.
We spent hours exploring the complex, marveling at the intricate carvings and the well-preserved frescoes that adorned the walls. The silence here was deafening, broken only by the sound of the wind whistling through the caves.
It's a place of incredible peace and tranquility, a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of Tbilisi. As I stood there, taking it all in, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the dedication and skill of the monks who built this place centuries ago. And that's a wrap on Georgia. From the bustling streets of Tbilisi to the remote mountain villages of Svaneti, from the unexpected Bavarian charm of Helen to the natural wonders of Tallulah Gorge and the historical significance of Tbilisi, this country has left an unforgettable mark on my soul. I hope this video inspired you to add Georgia to your travel bucket list. It's a country of incredible beauty, rich history and warm hospitality. And a huge shout out to the playful tunes that kept our spirits high throughout this journey. Music has a way of amplifying every experience, and this trip was no exception. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep those adventure vibes flowing. Peace out.